when police do some shit like this, because even still, we kind of perplexed and confused about the whole situation. We don't know exactly what happened with this whole little thing. It's still a lot of confusion. What's up? What's happening? This big cat. Hey, we back in this thing. K2 Goody sleep with a cutter. Now, I heard bits and pieces of it. Now, again, I'm not going to play it because hey, y'all could go do your Googles. It's on Twitter/X. You know, y'all could go find that shit on YouTube. I'm going to read some shit from it, but yeah, I'm not going to play that here. You know, but anyways, police call was released for the whole Young Scooter situation. First off, my condolences to the friends, the family, of course, the fans of Young Scooter. It just recently happened, you know what I'm saying? So I know people still going through it. But so we here to talk about it. I just hate when they do that. If you don't know what I'm referring to, basically, Young Scooter passed away of unknown causes. People were confused. Some people was like, oh, some shit was happening. He was hopping fences, and then something happened with his leg, and then yeah, they tried to take him to the hospital and he passed again. I don't know. Other people were saying that he potentially and allegedly was in like some shit with police and they shot him. Like, we don't exactly know what's going on. We still trying to figure it out again, especially niggas that's not from Atlanta. We don't exactly know what's going on with this little situation. So boom, with that being said, we here to talk about this shit right here. So again, they released it. We here to talk about it. So again, I hate when they do some type of shit like this. And still to this day, like, no disrespect, because I know Rich Homie Kwande passed away, like, I believe late last year. Even with that one, like, the fact, like, motherfuckers was just letting him sleep and not really check. Like, I understand maybe y'all used to him, like, doing narcotics with it, but still, bro, like, what? That shit was crazy when I read that shit, / heard that shit. That shit was crazy. But yeah, let's get into it real quick. So, Young Scooter passed away on Friday after a run-in with the police officers in Atlanta who had been responding to a newly released 911 call. The Atlanta Police Department has published audio of the 911 call they received regarding the dispute that eventually led to the tragic death of Young Scooter. Police alleged that the 39-year-old passed away from injuries sustained while trying to flee the scene from police officers, according to Atlanta Journal-Constitution. In the 911 call, a woman identifying herself as the neighborhood watch. Niggas have neighborhood watch in Atlanta? I ain't sorry. I did not expect niggas to have neighborhood watch in Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie to you. But anyways, where was I? Identifying herself as the neighborhood watch, claimed there had been shots fired and a whole domestic dispute going on. There was literally a shooting, she alleged. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house. These guys are like selling narcotics and drugs in and out of the house. The situation that's going on right now, the girl doesn't have on any clothes. The fuck was going on over here? The girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside and he was fighting the girl. I'm not sure what they were fighting over. The woman went on to claim that someone else accompanying the girl arrived and a shooting broke out. I believe the girl was hurt. She was like bleeding profusely, blood everywhere, the caller lit. Hey, listen, I don't know how much validity is with it. Nigga, imagine me listening to the call. I was like, nigga, what? I was sitting there like, what? I'm sitting there perplexed and confused. Now, again, I don't want to have like a reaction channel of me listening to like police calls because that sounds crazy. That looks like I'm a fed. But with that being said, let's continue. Atlanta Police Commissioner Andrew Smith detailed the incident in a press conference after Young Scooter's passing, claiming that the rapper suffered a serious leg injury during the chase and that officers did not fire any shots. During the process of establishing the perimeter, 2 males fled out of the rear of the house. 1 male returned back into the house. The other man jumped 2 fences as he was fleeing. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. He said officers allegedly provided aid at the scene before taking Scooter to a nearby hospital for further attention. Young Scooter was one of the first artists to sign with Future's record label Free Bands in 2012. During the course of his career, he released 24 mixtapes. 24 is crazy. Mixtapes, and collaborated with several stars in hip hop, Quavo, Playboy Cardi, Meek Mill, and more. Artists have mourned his passing on social media in the recent days. So again, I don't know if there's like a drug deal gone wrong. Motherfuckers was, sexually trafficking motherfuckers. I don't know. Why was, I don't know if it was Scooter or one of the other people. Why was he finding the naked girl? Like, I just had questions at this point, and I'm perplexed. I'm like, nigga, what's going on? Now, again, we don't exactly know. At this point, we could probably go with that Scooter was the one that ran out the back and hopped in the fences, so the police didn't do anything to him. Now, again, I don't exactly know what transpired before the police got there. But even still, like, so was he shot and he was hopping fences? Because that, if I'm just speculating and trying to make this shit line up together, then I could mark that together. But even still, like, I just. Also, what happened to the girl then? Because they said she was bleeding profusely. So what happened? Like, did she pass away? Like, there's just some other shit. Now, are they putting this out to confuse us? Like, what the fuck is going on? Or is this some shit like we really got to like take in and sit there like, yo, what the fuck just happened? So it's one of them situations. Again, we don't know exactly what's going on, but yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Like I said, if you want to hear the proper audio, y'all could go find that on the interweb. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't need me to put that in here. But yeah, still, R.I.P. Young Scooter. Still, it still doesn't change the fact, like, you know, he was a son. He was a father. I believe so. A friend to a lot of people. Peer in the hip hop sphere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know people's gonna mourn him. Also, listen. If I'm just gonna speculate motherfuckers was doing some illegal shit, bro, Young Scooter, I don't know if you fell on hard times, you know what I'm saying? I think you got some money, you doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you're dried up. Bro, like, I understand, you know, y'all from the block, y'all from the hood, y'all know them guys, the members, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I get it, the gang. But, like, y'all gotta, like, move yourself out the way at some point, because at some point, bro, like, you above this. You 39, Scooter. You like OG to these boys. What you doing over there? You don't need to be over there. I'm pretty sure if you was down on your luck, again, I don't know the relationship you have with Future Vandross. You would bust you down a little something. I think so, at least. I think so. So again, bro, it's just one of them situations, man. Just one of them situations. I pray you wasn't on no bullshit, but at this point, from the car, it does look like y'all was on some bullshit. So hey, man. But like I said, my condolences to his family. I grew up. Yeah, I grew up, I could say, yeah, because I was listening to you from the middle school to the teenage. Yeah, so I was fucking with Scooter as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to him. So, hey, my condolences. I remember him. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is, man. But, like, hey, niggas, we just got to stay out the way. Especially, bro, when, like, we don't need to be there, bro. We just got to stay out the way at this point. But, yeah, man, that's really all I got to say. What do y'all think? Comment down below. Links in the description. Friendly Neighborhood K.A.Vuitton out for today. Shalom, Zoom, peace, y'all's game. Aye.